Joining us now, VC investor Bradley Tusk. He's the CEO of Tusk Ventures and was an early investor in Uber, amongst many other companies. Bradley, great to see you as always. Thanks for joining us. Quick, broad take on the markets, if we can. Obviously, not asking you to pick apart the individual day moves, but does it make sense that the Nasdaq's so close to a record high when we do see the Fed talking about starting that tightening process in the months ahead?
I think it does, and I think we have to get comfortable with a little bit of cognitive dissonance here. Normally, we decide if rates are going up and the Fed is concerned and inflation is going up, that's a problem, and therefore stocks should suffer accordingly. But rates are going up because the federal government has pumped trillions of dollars into the economy, which on one hand certainly is going to impact inflation, but was also critically necessary to keep people afloat and businesses afloat, and has really done a lot to help us get through COVID and recover from it. So the fact that we have a COVID recovery alongside, higher inflation and rates, to me, is unusual. But if you think about the context that we've just lived through, it makes sense.
What do you make of Lina Khan as FTC chair?
Yeah, I don't know, because I didn't. I could sit here and make up something because we're on live TV, but I'm not going to because I didn't see it.
Sorry, I was saying that as in Biden's pick for FTC chair.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, look, not super surprising. Biden, I think, faces a lot of pressure to look like he is being tough on big tech. If you look at the polling on a Google or a Facebook or really Microsoft, anyone, people feel like their privacy is being violated, that their data is being stolen. And so you're going to see people, both the FTC, FEC, anything where there is potential regulation, you're going to see them playing into that political theme.
Bradley, wanted to ask you about Bitcoin, because I know that you are an early investor in Coinbase, right, and still continue to hold the stock. You need to school your candidate, Andrew Yang, on Bitcoin a little bit, because he was on this show, and we asked him about his plans to make New York City a Bitcoin hub and asked about some of the environmental concerns that go around that. And he said we weren't going to mine it in New York, which I don't know how you create a Bitcoin hub in New York City without having it mined in New York City. What's the story there? Yeah,
it's a good point. Look, to me, generally speaking, the solution for the environmental problems of Bitcoin is renewable, and especially hydropower. And happens to be that upstate New York has a tremendous amount of hydropower capacity. So I do think that we could mine Bitcoin in New York. I don't think the physical mining is likely to happen in New York City unless we try to really suck up the East River and the Hudson River to create enough power to mine more Bitcoin. But I think that some of the more intellectual work could be done here in the city, and some of the proof of stake could be done upstate.
Just one other area to touch on, Bradley, in terms of regulation. You'd like to see more come out of the Biden administration when it comes to autonomous vehicles.
Yeah, I would. I mean, look, for 4 years, just nothing happened at DOT in the Trump administration around regulating autonomous cars or trucks. And while the sector has made a lot of progress, while we saw Waymo raise another $2.5 billion the other day, and we're seeing testing still continue, and the results are coming back encouraging, fundamentally, it can't really move forward until the federal government says that it can. And we're at a point now where we know that autonomous vehicles will save lives, save time, save money, reduce accidents. And it's really incumbent on us to get it on the road. And I think you've now had a Biden administration in office for coming up on 6 months. Pete Buttigieg, as the Secretary of Transportation, is supposed to be tech forward, and he's a young guy who thinks a lot about kind of the future. I think we need to see some action here because more bureaucracy is not going to cut it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.